Materialists claim that given enough time.
Materialists? Is Neph going to give us a lecture on dressmaking?
And they claim it because they refuse to acknowledge they have a creator who designed all of these marvelous beauty, interdependencies, and astonishing complexity that exists in organic life.
Ah yes, the astonishing complex design of parasites blinding kids, design of an appendix that can kill you if it bursts, design of malaria, the biggest global killer, design of viruses that can mutate to thwart immunities and vaccines, etc., etc. Astonishing design indeed.
I'm going to show you some video of an organism called the Lyre Bird.
That's the Lyre Bird, Neph. You don't get a puncture in your tricycle tier, do you?
Now as you watch it and listen to its astonishing abilities, do try convincing yourself that this bird exists simply because molecules can bump and bind into each other with exactly the right elements, in exactly the right place, and exactly the right time, and that this will happen countless times and ultimately result in such a creature as this. And then see if you don't agree that evolutionism is the most irrational, illogical, and unfounded concept ever put forth in the history of the world.
Neph, the ancestry of the lyre bird will have been other birds, not molecules randomly bumping into each other, whatever molecules bumping into each other is supposed to mean.
He also, in his attempt to outsing his rivals, incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest. That was a camera shutter. And now a camera with a motor drive. And that's a car alarm. And now the sounds of foresters and their chainsaws working nearby.
Here's the problem. According to creationists, everything that we see today is as it was at the time of creation, within the constraints of only minor modifications. Tell you what, after your mythical 6,000 years, the sudden ability to mimic 20th century sounds certainly is anything but a minor modification. The lyre bird has managed quite nicely for this supposed 6,000 years without these sounds. So what possible benefit is derived from this so-called design? Now, what would have been impressive from the creationists' worldview is if these birds would have been producing these modern sounds prior to the 20th century. But, as usual, reality has failed to support their outdated worldview. And what's this nonsense about molecules randomly bumping into each other? Are molecules randomly bumping into each other the reason behind the genius of this mimic? I don't think so.
God damn it, stop that! Oh, no sir, no, not you.
That's terrific, really.
Code, and you will learn them by heart.
Cadet Mahoney, report immediately to the Commandant's office. Cadet Mahoney.
Okay, Mahoney, get going.
Anyhow, as it happens, it has been reported that a lyre bird has escaped from Neph's local zoo and is still on the loose and was last seen in his area. So Neph, I'd be very careful of what you say.
This what's doing it. You don't understand nothing about science. Blah, 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 blah. After completing this study, we know far less about dark matter than we did before.
Whoops. Maybe my warning has come too late.